You are not too old. You are finally ready. Maybe I waited too long. Maybe you looked at other people online and thought they started younger, they understand technology better, they have more energy. Maybe the opportunity has passed. If that sounds familiar, I want you to know something. You are not too old. In fact, I believe something completely different. I believe many women enter their most powerful season after 50. Not because life suddenly becomes easier, but because you finally know who you are. I finally know who I am. And that matters. That matters big. You know what you're not willing to tolerate anymore. And you have years of experience that cannot be taught. Today, I want to talk about why your age may actually be your greatest advantage. We have been lied about aging. We live in a world that celebrates being young. Young is in, youthful. We do everything to look younger, right? But we don't talk enough about what comes with experience. Think about everything you've learned in your life, all the problems you solved, all the challenges you handled. You have adapted, you have cared for people, you have raised your kids, you have built relationships, you learned patience, you worked through multiple different jobs and everything that happened there, right? You learned resilience. Those are not small things, those are skills, and those skills matter. And the second half of your life can be the best half. For many women, the first half of life was about, well, first being crazy, having fun in your 20s, but then it becomes about responsibility. You're building your life, you're providing, you're caring for kids, caring for everyone else, maybe aging parents. And then one day you wake up and you realize, I have spent years making sure everyone else was okay. But what about me? Yeah, that's not selfish. Please, that's not selfish. That's awareness. Wanting more doesn't mean you're ungrateful. You can love your life and still desire a new chapter. So don't be hard on yourself. Other people will tell you, what? Now you're doing this? You're so selfish. Really? And if I do what you want me to do, then I'm not selfish. Isn't that selfish of you to expect me to do what you want me to do? Hello? Duh, right? So, why do women over 50 have an advantage online? It's beautiful because something different is happening online right now. The internet has created opportunities that did not exist when many of us were younger. You don't have to ask anybody for permission. You can be a crazy influencer. I don't know if you've seen those videos. I think those ladies are from Ireland or somewhere. Three ladies in their 70s and they're dancing. It's funny, it's hilarious, but they're doing it. They don't care, right? You don't need to wait for someone to give you an opportunity. You can learn, you can share, you can build, you can create your own online business. And the thing is that people connect most with you. They're not looking for perfection. They're looking for authenticity, for the real you. So you can be raw and real, and people will love you. Even the brands for UGC, user generated content, things like marketing makeup or something like that, they're looking for women over 50 because if you're over 50, you don't want to see a 20-year-old, putting something to get rid of her wrinkles. It's ridiculous, right? You want to see somebody with wrinkles remove them. And that's just a very surface example. So people want real, they want experience, they want somebody who understands them and speaks their language. What if you're not starting over? What if you're actually starting from everything you have learned? Think about that. It's a big difference. Starting over sounds like you just lost everything and you're starting all over again, right? Starting from experience means you are building on a foundation. Everything that you have lived in your life is your foundation. That your life has prepared you. You've gone through lessons, through challenges, through things you thought were setbacks, and actually all of them shaped you to become the you who you are right now. And that's beautiful, okay? So here's the question I want you to think about. 1 year from today, where will you be? The truth is, the year will pass very quickly, no matter what. In a year, it's going to be a year later. Will you still be wishing you've done something? Or will you be actually building and changing and creating your own freedom, creating something that you always wanted to create, but never stopped long enough, or never had time, or never had money, or never had the opportunity to do it? So waiting always feels more comfortable. That's why it's called comfort zone. But I'll tell you, there is no growth in comfort zone. And waiting also has a price. Your future self deserves the chance to see what's possible. For years, I was looking for a way to create more freedom, not just more work, not another thing that took me away from my family. I wanted something that would allow me to use my experience, create flexibility, and build something meaningful around my family life, because family comes first. And I didn't want to hustle. In a lot of businesses, online, offline, network marketing, hustle, hustle, hustle. You're not getting results, hustle more, right? I don't want that. I wanted peace. And that's why I love sharing what I learned about digital marketing and this program, this online system that I'm using, because it gives us women a nice, easy, step-by-step roadmap to exactly where we want to go financially. Not because everybody needs the same path, but because we deserve options, and there are options inside of this system. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, maybe this is possible for me, I want you to hold on to that thought, because maybe the question is not, am I too old? Maybe the question is, what could my life look like if I stopped waiting and took action? What would my life look like in a year? Your best years are not behind you. Don't buy into that. You can still get ahead and have a lot of fun and impact a lot of lives if you want. So if you believe in that, comment freedom below. And if you want to learn more about building freedom in this season of life, I'm going to put a link right here in the description, and just click on it, put your email address in there, and then make sure you look for my email. Okay, it will come from Yasmina@globalonlinebusiness.info. And look for it. The blueprint will be there, and you will be able to see the videos, how it all works. And if this is something for you, let's connect, let's get in touch. I also have a group for women. It's called Women Who Dare, and I will invite you into that as well if you get on my email list. And I'm looking forward to seeing you on the next video.